We have been leapfrogged by others, by digital currency, by digital Chinese currency. Why? Because, frankly, our central bank has been slow. And there's an appointment coming in January of 22. The president's got to decide whether to change over who's leading the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve runs our payment system. And I think we need to move that Federal Reserve into the modern era.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
I hate when countries go off the dollar. I would not allow countries to go off the dollar, because when we lose that standard, that will be like losing a revolutionary war. That will be a hit to our country, just like losing a war. And we can't let that happen. And too many countries now are fighting to get off the dollar.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. Now, we had the Fed signal rate cuts, but remember, guys, they haven't cut rates yet. So we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction. So therefore, they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, we know the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up. Guys, don't forget we have CME opens tonight. We know it's going to move the market. And then once yield rates get to moving, we know it's going to move the market again. And then this week, we're going to have another roller coaster ride because we know Jerome is going to be in the house. And he's going to cause a lot of volatility in the bond market. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, on Friday, we had yield rates down. And we know yield rates should be skyrocketing because of GDP numbers and CPI numbers. Guys, the inflation is still coming in hot. And then we have slow growth, which we expected. But we know there's a lot of manipulation going on. And then we have the dollar getting stronger. And we know that's because of Japan. And then we have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $464 billion. Yes, it's going in the wrong direction, but they have to in order to maintain these yields. And again, we have Jerome in the house. And because inflation is hot, we know he's going to keep things steady for right now. But we have plenty of distractions going on. We have the drums are beating, cyber. We even have the TikTok situation going on. We know this is an election year, so they can use any of these distractions, escalate them, and then push down yields. But we know the repo is going to be ending in the summer, and then I went over yesterday, the next safety blanket, bail-in bonds to deal with failed clearinghouses for stocks, bonds, and derivatives. And yes, guys, you heard that correct. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And we have the stablecoin bill being pushed. I'm going to go over that in the second video. Remember, stablecoins are nothing but programmable dollars, being able to tell you what, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend them or poof, it's gone. And because they're on blockchain, they'll be able to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, we have the spot Bitcoin ETFs. We have BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. We're all down after close. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have the DOJ challenges motion to dismiss Tornado Cash co-founder charges. And we know anything that's offering privacy in the crypto space is under pressure. Remember, guys, this is biblical. You won't be able to buy or sell without the permission of the beast system. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have ZK Snacks blocks US users from Wasabi Wallet and other services. And again, this comes from the arrest of the founder. And the fourth industrial revolution, privacy is going to be the new gold. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Apple reportedly courting OpenAI to develop AI features for iPhone. And again, these corporations are not competing against each other, guys. They're working together to move the fourth industrial revolution. And this is all about the metaverse at the end of the day. But when you're looking at these apps, they're all slowly integrating AI. And the iPhone will no longer be a computer/phone. It's going to be a machine. Because majority of the people put everything in their phone, their whole lives on these apps and social media. Your phone is going to be your digital twin. And that's the reason why they're using the word assistant a lot. We're starting to see the language changing also as we're moving towards the fourth industrial revolution. Instead of saying enemy, they're saying adversary, like we're in a Marvel movie. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And lastly, the movie continues. We have Binance founder CZ apologize ahead of sentencing on April 30th. And this sentencing has a lot of symbolic meanings, guys, because it's rare that you have someone from the Asian community being sentenced to jail or prison. Remember, they only make up 1% of the prison population in the U.S. It's very, very rare. And now this is on a national scale. And with the money that CZ, that they project that he has, he shouldn't be receiving any jail time. But guys, remember, this is a movie for the fourth industrial revolution. And we know those drums have to beat in order for America to Babylon, with the United States world reserve currency to fall, and the rise of China the Dragon with that digital yuan backed by that digital SDR to happen. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for